A very good morning. It's Mark here on Wednesday, January the 22nd. It's 7:30 Eastern, 12:30 GMT. Means we're about a half an hour away from a US session getting officially underway and 2 hours away from Wall Street opening. Standout feature of the last 2 days, and the last 2 days being the first 2 days of the new Trump presidency, standout feature undoubtedly has been US dollar weakening, strong US dollar sell off. Fundamental reasons, of course, tariffs contributing to this or lack of applying tariffs. But as a technical trader, whatever those reasons might be, that's what we see. 2 strong days of sell off. Let's see if it continues for third. Sellers did take it down to 107.51, the strong support area. Bounced back a little bit so far this morning. I saw that on the shorter time frames, on the hourly. So let's wait and see if sellers can break through the strong support at 107.51, and if the sell-off does continue, or if buyers are going to make some kind of or step in some kind of a fight back and bounce back. First level that buyers will need to take back would be the 108 level, and see if they can go higher from there. Today, pretty much where it closed yesterday, you can see. So we'll wait and see how now that the US session is about to get underway, let's see how that works out. S&P, equity markets strong. All equity markets, all the major markets have been strong. NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and S&P 500, and continuing that way today. You can see small gap up to start the trading. We're in pre-market. Market only opens in 2 hours, but so far before the market opens, we are seeing this uptrend continue. Buyers continuing to move higher, trading above 6,100. That's relevant as well, but we'll see how that if that's maintained or if anything changes when Wall Street opens and when the US session gets underway. Strong inverse relationship is really playing out between weak US dollar being sold off, and strong S&P, and you can see it very clearly here. Let's have a look at gold. Gold just continues to rally. It's resilient in the face of all else, and I think got two factors that are contributing to the strong gold rally that we're seeing. Bit of uncertainty, obviously, with a new president coming in. That uncertainty, gold is proving to be a safe haven status, as it does in times of uncertainty, and that's adding to the rally. And the inverse relationship with US dollar. Weak US dollar, strong gold. We saw the big sell-off in the US dollar, and we are seeing gold rally and gold strengthening as the US dollar weakens. Established resistance today, 2,762. If there is going to be a turnaround, looks like this would be the first target for sellers, and that's around that 2,720 area, which has been a previous resistance area. If it does come down, I think for this to come down, for gold to come down, we would need to see the US dollar turn around and strengthen. And then this would be the first target for sellers on the downside. Resistance becoming support. But we're a long way away from that at this point. Let's have a look at oil. Wants to fight back a little bit, we can see that, but finding it tough. Oil has really been sold off. You can see the high at 81.67. We've got support at 77.68. It's a wide range. Yesterday's support at 77.64. That's what sellers are going to be looking for. If we see the selling continue, if we see this red candlestick continue to come down. Alternatively, if this area is maybe or serves as some kind of a trigger or some kind of a springboard for buyers, they would be looking to bounce up off the 78.40 area where we're sitting right now and go up for $79 and $80 on the upside. But it is sitting at the same area where it closed yesterday. A little bit of indecision, almost a doji, not much between the open and the close of that body of this candlestick. It's tried a little bit lower, it's tried a little bit higher. So let's wait to see whether the selling, the sell-off, the downward trend continues, or are we going to get a bounce? We'd look for that on the shorter time frames to bounce up from the 78.35 area and come up and look to test $79. Bitcoin, the trading range, again, very wide yesterday. Support yesterday at $100. Sellers did test this 100,000. Buyers stepped in at this 100,000, were relentless, moved all the way up to 107,000 yesterday, a $7,000 range. And now it's sitting at that 105,000, a little bit below resistance. The 107,000 has become also a relevant area. You can see that, a relevant resistance, should I say. There it is once, trying it again. All-time high at 109. We saw that 3 days ago. Buyers will certainly be looking to retest first the 107, then the 109, and keep this strong upward momentum and uptrend intact. Sellers, if sellers step into the market, sitting now at that 105, would come down to test the 102, the 100 level. This could be, if price action remains within the 7,000 range, it could be make for some good range trading, where we look for opportunities to buy when it gets to around the support area and sell around the resistance area. Good trading, guys. Keep that discipline going. And just wondering, if you are trading Bitcoin, you have to give the market, you have to give your trades some breathing room on either side, because it can be volatile and the ranges are wide. Good trading.